These are our field-grown larches. This one was way more challenging. As you can see, there's a big branch down here that we don't really need. A couple branches up here that I kept. I think front somewhere over here. Front is somewhere here. And so, just pointing it to the camera there, hopefully you can see it well. We'll just walk you through. There are additional cameras. So we've got our base, we've got some ginning that we're gonna do. We walk up to a branch 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's pretty basic. Sorry, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then probably some dead wood that we're letting grow out. It's kind of hard with this tree. I don't really see a whole lot. Nothing really jumped out at us initially. So, you know, it's got a nice trunk, so we're going to try to work with that. And just kind of see where it goes. Just start wiring things, maybe put them in a downward position. I think what's really interesting is this branch right here. It kind of goes down, but kind of hard to see with all this extra stuff. We're just going to tackle this, maybe check how the wires are doing, give it a big trim. First things first though, is weeds. Definitely need to remove the wire from here on the top. You can see it's biting quite significantly, but that's okay. We're using this as a sacrifice leader, I believe, so not a big concern. I will trim up this pad, and then this pad, and this as well. Leaving a few branches, or a few shoots, I think, just to grow and stick it in places that we want more growth. So that's what I'll get to. Took that big piece off just to show you there. I don't really like doing big cuts at this time of the year, but it is kind of getting in the way of our pad over here, and I don't want it to impede my primary branch there. So we're going to treat this almost like a sacrifice, or it will be a sacrifice. We're going to grow this branch out pretty long. Just cut it off just to try to heal up any of the damage we do down here. Same with this branch over here. We're going to let this one in the back go. These ones over here, we're going to go just shortening these in case we need them. Don't want anyone to shade anyone. I'm going to do this just to let that really shoot long. And the last pad we have is this kind of awkward pad over here. Again, I'm just shortening them. I'm not going to do any wiring this time of year because it won't have time to set. That'll be a problem for next year. So that's pretty much our tree. I'm going to let this grow. Try to pull this down and maybe mirror that downward movement with this here. And these as being kind of balancing on this side of the tree, maybe with that back branch helping out. So here we are. This was definitely the more challenging tree. We're still trying to make something come out of it. But again, we got a nice base to work with. We got a few branches. We'll let a few sacrifices on. So that's kind of what we have here. Kind of working our way up. We have a nice downward branch here, going up to what will be our downward apex. So hopefully you can see that. And that's our tree. So we're not going to feed them heavy. Like I said, we don't want them to start growing much. I did do a late trim, so it's a little risky. If we get any growth at this time of year, my fear is that it won't harden off in time for the cold winter weather. So last thing I'm going to do, like I said, is just remove the last bit of this wire, and then we're gonna ship it. She's done for the year, and then we'll be leaving it. So that's it on this guy. Hopefully you enjoy these videos. Again, they're just a quick update on some of our field-grown larches. This one's got a long way to go, but you know, I invite the challenge. Pull some of this down, make this a much smaller tree than the previous one, with some fine details and some nice dead wood I hope to carve this top piece into. So if you enjoyed those videos, please like and follow our videos on our channel, and we'll keep putting these out.